inconsistent.
I'm with Texas movement.
About the border wall?
Yeah, and how the federal Supreme Court ruled that it's not, I don't know what the reason behind it exactly. I don't remember off the top of my head, but Texas started putting barbed wires.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court ruled that that's unconstitutional, unsafe, or
Yeah, I think it's just unsafe.
and 24 states have got together to overrule, I guess, or try to appeal the decision from the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I think they need to appeal that. I think what the Supreme Court is saying is you can build a wall. Well, a barbed wire is inhumane. So you can't build a barbed wire. I think that's what they actually mean. And I don't think it's
How is it inhumane?
because they can easily get hurt. Like
Nadie te mandó tocar eso.
I know.
No one told you to touch that.
Exactly. I feel the same way.
It's
But
not like it's not like you put. Let me put it to you like this, right?
But it's not a war zone, so they're kind of
No. Let me put it to you this way. I'm building a house. I'm building a building. I don't want you. I'm obligated to make sure that the building is secure for the local residents as I'm building it, right? So I gotta put shit up to protect the outside people, right? Scaffolding, right? But instead of scaffolding, I'm gonna add barbed wire. Because I don't want anyone going in here. This is, important. There's sensitive materials. It's unsafe inside. So to deter people, I'm gonna put something that's gonna hurt if you get close to it. It's gonna pinch you. It's gonna cut you. It's gonna give you a little.
Yeah, you shouldn't be here anyway.
You shouldn't be in here. That was the purpose of the barbed wire.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, as a Supreme Court, you can't. I think they can't be like, yeah, barbed wire is fine. I think they have to be of the opinion of, we can't just put barbed wire because people are gonna come over. They're trying to come over with kids. A war.
Again, no one told you to touch.
I don't
here.
disagree with you. I agree with you.
The
Supreme Court is like, I agree with you as well.
Then
Just don't
that's
do the
it.
barbed wire.
You have to stop talking right there.
Don't do a barbed
One minute you said you agree with me, you can shut up now.
No, there's a way to agree or disagree at the same time.
You agreed.
I agree that you should put a fence, yeah,
That's it.
but not a barbed wire fence.
Anything to
That's
deter.
dangerous.
This is my argument. I'm protecting the border.
That's a beautiful argument, but as a Supreme Court, I'm the leader of the
It's
land.
my constitutional right to defend my border.
So defend it, but don't do it with a barbed
It's a
wire.
federal constitution.
No.
Where you coming from?
Yeah, but you're a state. You're not the federal government. So we do the protection.
So right, no, you uphold the federal constitution and the laws. I'm reiterating what you're supposed to be representing.
I understand, but I'm just saying.
By you going in and going into particulars of protecting the borders is going beyond your constitutional duty.
I don't think so.
How is it not?
I think that's a matter of opinion.
I'm gonna put lasers there. It's gonna deter them. It's why we
Lasers don't hurt people. I'm fine with that.
It's why there's a cop car on the Brooklyn Bridge. That nigga ain't doing shit.
Yeah,
He's there for what?
to show.
To deter.
Yeah.
He has a gun though.
So then do that.
We have to take away his gun. He doesn't need the gun. He's just there to the
You're
boogeyman.
getting excited and over exaggerating.
Isn't it? But hear the argument. You're not hearing
I'm
it.
hearing the argument. It sounds retarded.
We have to remove the cops.
You sound like a liberal.
So the cop
what you
car,
sound like right
you're getting emotional because you can't come up. You can't.
No.
You're not accepting that I'm right. That
No.
my argument is sound. Let's go back to the cop in the bridge.
Wait, hold on. I don't have an argument.
Why does the cop?
I'm not in here.
Why does
You're talking to the wall right now.
Why does the cop need a gun then if he's just a deterrent?
Because if somebody's attacks him, he got to defend himself.
It's a deterrent, right?
Yeah, I don't care about that. That means nothing to me. Build a fence. That's a deterrent.
With barbed wire.
You can put barbed wire on top property.
Because
I don't
you're
think.
worried.
I don't think they want.
And your argument was, I'm worried about the children.
I'm not worried about anything.
I'm not talking about Noel.
Uh-huh.
As
the federal government,
you're worried about the children getting cut with the barbed wire.
Yeah, because it's more than just the border wall. It's a worldwide looking at us. So they got to be like, hey, look, we can't put a freaking barbed wire.
But your job is
Put a
not for
wall.
what the World Wide Web is looking at us.
But that's
your
not-
job is to hold the constitution and the laws.
Yeah, I know, but we got to protect the fence. That's a federal thing, not a state thing. So don't get involved in this. Let us do this. And we can't just say put a wall. We have to vote for it. We have to get a budget for it. There's a whole long process. It's not just pull a fence. It's way more involved.
So there's a federal law, and the local state government is upholding that federal law.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. They're stepping way over their bounds.
And they're the ones that are stepping over their bounds.
They are stepping over their bounds. Yeah.
The federal law is meant for who?
For the government.
For just the government?
The federal government, yeah. Not the state government. That's a totally different entity.
But the laws are... But who... The effects of the laws are not just for the government. Who are the government? The government is... What is... Who is the government? The government is comprised of...
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know the question.
Who's the government?
The government is Congress. Congress, the Senate, the three branches of government, yeah.
And it's controlled, elected, preceded, run by people that live in different states.
Yeah.
So how is it not my
everybody has to vote on it. Everybody has to agree. When it comes to federal, everybody has to agree.
But not everybody has borders.
But that's the beauty of our country. We all have to agree on to do something. It has to be like it has to be like 2/3 of whatever of Congress has to agree.
Not everyone has borders though.
That's fine. You can vote for something that just because you're not there.
You can, but
that's what
I could also do something about it. You're not here.
You could do it. That's fine. But we're telling you that's wrong. You should take it down because that's not how it's done. You're stepping over your bound. You're doing something you're not supposed to do. We're in charge of protecting the border.
But you're not doing it. So I'm upholding the rules that you're supposed to be doing.
And I agree with what Texas is doing. They should do something
about it. They're doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it. That's fine. 100%. I'm cool with it.
They're doing a lot. Actually.
But putting that barbed wire fence, as far as the government's concerned, I was like, that's a little out of control.
But shipping hundreds of thousands of illegals to migrant cities, you're going to be okay with? Again, I'm not attacking you. I'm saying you as the government.
Well, the Supreme Court should be fine with that too.
Why?
That's nothing to do with them.
Oh, because now it's at the state level.
Yeah. There's nothing to do with them at all. Shipping people from one place to another is none of their business.
Shipping illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
Because you, the government, doesn't want to secure the borders is wrong.
No, it's not wrong. What are you saying?
Shipping people
from one state.
I can't put the barbed wire, right? Yeah. First of all, you're not upholding the federal constitution by securing the borders.
Yeah, agreed.
First of all, you're not doing your job.
Agreed, yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing something about it because it's a federal constitutional right for us to have secure borders. It's not a government. It's not you, the government's right. It's the people's right. It's us that have the right to have secure borders.
What they're saying is
we implored you to uphold those standards and regulations. You're not doing it.
And right now they're like, yeah, we're being stuck right now. We're being held.
We'll help you.
We're like stuck in the machine of
who
got to vote for this. This guy's going to veto the government.
Stuck how? You have a constitutional duty.
But it's stuck in the bureaucracy of it.
It's not stuck here. I'm telling you. I'm telling Texas.
And that paper that you gave me that says, "Hey, I need help." We're going to put that in the bureaucracy. Okay, everybody read it. Everybody pass around. We're going to vote on it. Okay, now we need a budget. And then Biden's like, veto. Okay, now we got to do the whole process over. It's stuck in the bureaucracy of doing things, trying to get it done. And of course, the Democrats are stopping it because they don't want a border wall. So you're voting against each other, going back and forth for months and months and years eventually. And it's stuck in the bureaucracy if it's not getting passed. Meanwhile, Texas is like, we need it done right away. And the government's like, this is the process. I'm sorry.
So we're going to fight this. We're going to fight the barbed wire. We're going to make an issue about this. Spend money, court, taxpayer dollars on deciding this situation.
Yeah, it's almost like, imagine this. Imagine you're a landlord and you're like, I got to get this thing out of my house. And the government's like, okay, well, you got to go to court. You got to do this. You got to evict them. You got to sheriff in there. But the landlord's like, nah, he breaks the door down, grabs people, throws them out. The courts are going to be like, that's not how it's done. Yeah, he needs to get out for sure. And we're going through court and we're going through the process. But there's a way we do it. And you throwing them out physically is not the way. That's illegal.
But it's not illegal to take people, shove them in a bus, with no documentation, illegally in this. The key word here is illegal.
Yeah.
Illegally transporting them to another part of the country.
No, what you're saying is wrong.
Illegals. Transporting illegals.
Yeah. You're saying illegally. It's not illegally.
It's not illegally.
The people are illegal. They're not supposed to be here.
The fact that they're transporting is an illegal act.
No. That's not illegal.
They're transporting people that don't have a right to be here.
Yeah.
But
that's not illegal.
That's not illegal.
That's not illegal. No, there's no government case against that.
There's no case of taking people, allowing people in, because there's no barbed wire.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Yeah,
There's no barbed wire.
they're coming in. So supposedly they're supposed to come, go through a receiving area where they register, they write their
And
name,
they're supposed to go right back.
That's how it used to be. But now Biden is like, no, we're not gonna. Remember, stay in Mexico. Remember that policy? Trump did this. He was like, you can come and register, but you have to wait in Mexico.
Yeah.
You don't wait.
There was a whole fucking...
And okay, so
and there was a fire.
I don't care.
I,
That's none of my business. That's Mexico's problem.
there was a massive fire. Niggas died. Go ahead.
So Biden said, no, we're not going to do the stay in Mexico. That's horrible. Mexico can't take care of all these people. Let them come to America. We're going to register them.
Who said this?
Biden or the Democrats. They're going to come into America. They're going to fill out the paperwork. They're going to put their name. And then we're going to say, okay, now this is your court date.
Come back in 10 months.
Come back in 10 months. In the meantime, hang out. Wait. And Texas is like, you're not going to wait here. You're going to wait in New York. You're going to wait in Chicago. So there's nothing wrong with saying, do you want... Because it's not like they're forcing them. They're asking, you want to go to New York? Who wants to go to New York? This is the bus. And they're like, oh, qué bueno, mira, we're going to go to Nueva York. Yo tengo un tía que vive allá. They're going to go to New York. And then they're going to come to the bus. They're going to open the door. Like, all right, get out. The bus drivers are like, none of this has nothing to do with me. I'm just a driver. Get out the bus. Goodbye. Good luck out there. He leaves. And now they're in New York. What do? I don't know. That's up to the New York government. Are they going to receive them and say, hey, we're going to give you a place to stay? Or are they going to let you walk on the street? Now that's New York's problem. Has nothing to do with Texas now. All right? Nothing to do with the bus drivers. Nothing in that process was illegal. All this stuff is legal. You can bring them wherever they want to go. So the border wall, to me, Texas should be allowed to secure their own border. 100%. They should be. But the government's like, that's not your job. That's our job. And I know it's taking a long time, but this is the way it's done. Because that border line is a federal line. It's not a state line.
So do you think that... So the federal line, the line is a federal line.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that if Texas would have built a straight up wall, I don't think we would have even been hearing about this.
If Texas, the state, the local government.
I think if they would have built a regular ass wall, I don't think we would have even been on about this. I think it would have just went, nobody would even say
Okay, so let's say that...
I think the barbed wires, when they were like, what? Barbed wire? That's crazy. I think that's what that was.
There's federal lines, right? Like a geographical line that we could put on a map, and like I could put a stick. This is where the line starts, and it's a 10 feet line in thickness. Let's say it goes over there.
It's pretty thick.
It's pretty thick, baby. Like maybe we reach hands and we.
I wonder how wide that line really is.
In measurements, right?
Yeah.
And this is the federal line.
10 feet feels like a good line.
10 feet, yeah.
That's
about
a no man's land.
That's like, yeah. This is the border.
Yeah.
This is the
This is where we
neutral. This is the neutral zone.
This is where we put the landmines and the fence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're saying I'm Texas. I'm Texas.
Yeah.
I'm the local government, and I'm talking to you fucking lazy bastard government, federal government.
I gotta say something else that's interesting.
Hold that thought. So this is the we're in the neutral zone here. You're saying that I can't put these barbed wires here.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna take 10 feet back.
Yeah. I think you're allowed to do that.
I'm gonna go 10 feet back, and there's gonna be a massive aluminum, whatever metal barbed wire.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
huge.
What then?
Yeah. I don't think the government has anything to do with that.
Yeah, this is.
I was gonna say, I think if Texas government went to everybody's property that was along that line, was like, we want to ask you to build a wall there, and we'll give you the money if you build the wall.
Yeah, give us 10 feet of real estate. We're gonna pay for the.
No. Don't give us anything.
Use it.
You build the wall. Build a wall wherever you want, however big you want it, whatever you want it to look like. Tell us how much it costs.
Yeah,
and we'll pay for it.
We'll write it off. You don't have to pay that much taxes.
That's it. The only thing that we ask is if you're building a wall here and your neighbor's building a wall, connect them. That's it. And we'll pay you for it. You do whatever you want, however you want to build it. And you'll see the wall come up. Because people that have farms that are along the border all say the same thing. Like, we're sick of them. They're running through our fields. We're growing corn. They're stealing corn as they're walking through our fields.
For some reason, I still feel like the federal government, is going to be like, all right, look at the book, see how we could work around it to take it down.
No, for sure. But that's private property now.
Right.
So it's out of state hands, it's out of government hands, it's in private citizens' hands. And I don't think the government, unless they do something called eminent domain, but the eminent domain, it has to serve a public good. And the only public good that's going to be along the border wall is border wall. You know what I mean? Like, what they're going to say, we're going to build a train rail? Like, there have to be a reason why they're going to take that property away from you.
Yeah.
You know, there's no real reason along the border.
Like Fourth Avenue when they took down all those buildings.
Yeah, unless they're going to build a wall. That's the only... So if we already have a wall, yeah, sure, tear it down, build your own wall. That's what we want. You know?
And can the Governor Abbott from Texas... He could only ship the illegal migrants to sanctuary cities.
He could ship them wherever he wants.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He could ship them anywhere.
He doesn't have to do anything. He could just turn around and walk away. He doesn't have to do anything. He's choosing to send them to sanctuary cities because New York
he knows
like,
that those...
Remember? I don't remember the news.
Oh.
They were like, come, bring your poor, you're hungry, you're tired.
I remember the reactions for certain people.
Yeah, so let them come. So governor Abbott is like, oh, you want this? Please take as much as you want. We'll give you so much. You're gonna be so full.
You're feeling it here, the migrant situation.
Yeah.
Imagine Texas.
That's what he was saying. He was saying this border thing is a Texas thing. We understand it's the government thing, quote unquote. But where are the border? We're feeling it more than anybody else in this. We're the biggest line of between Mexico and United States. We're feeling it the most. This is our problem.
If there was a state that would leave the union, it would be that state.
Yeah.
And right behind it, I feel like maybe Florida.
I don't know. But the thing about Texas,
all those Rust Belts.
Texas is like, we're dealing with the most bullcrap when it comes to the government. What Ohio's problem with the government? No real problems, right? Texas, like every day with this freaking border nonsense that, depending on the presidents, depends how our border is going to be taken care of. Like, we're sick of it. We want to take care of our own border. If they became their own country, then they can do whatever the hell they want.
Bro, I was watching a clip of what would that look like if Texas became its own country. It would rank 40th
in the world.
In the world.
That's crazy.
In the planet, it would. Their military would rank like 50th in the country or some crazy number.
Yeah. So imagine, yeah.
Their average, if you take the amount of people and the baseline income per capita or something like that, I don't know if I'm using those words right, but it's like something like in the video clip, it's like $63,000 a person.
That separating Texas from the United States would be such a crazy, because a lot of military bases are in Texas.
Bro, 166,000 soldiers are there now.
So do those soldiers leave? Does the federal government say those are our soldiers?
Bring them back.
Or does Texas go, no, they're on our borders, they're ours? Or do they give them the option?
Or do the soldiers say, yeah, we're going to stay here, and there's like a divide?
Yeah. Because the Texas may have like
so let's just, we're two of the soldiers. It was just announced right now. The union has been broken up. The first state to leave the union since fucking a year. Texas has officially become its own country, and walls and borders are going up. They have secured the military soldiers, and we're two of those soldiers. Yeah. We're just hearing this. We're staring at each other like, and our captain, we have several leaders, we have, whatever, one or two, above us. And they're like, everyone line up. We're going to listen to our new president, the governor, Abbott, our President Abbott. And he's ordering us to show up at this place, 0900. Everybody line up. And it's like,
what is going on right now? Do we even listen to him?
Do we listen to him? Do I have my rank? What am I?
Yeah.
What is this uniform I'm wearing?
Yeah. What's going on right now? Yeah.
What do we do? Do we listen to this guy? Or maybe he's like, for those individuals that want to leave, you're no longer a U.S. soldier. You're now a Texan soldier.
Yeah. You have to make a decision.
You need to make a decision whether or not you're part of this country or you're part of that uniform that you wore, because we no longer believe in that.
Be like, look, if you guys don't want to be part of Texas, militia, or whatever you want to call
We're
it.
giving you an opportunity to leave.
We're giving you 4 days to leave the state, to leave this country, this newly formed country.
Also recognize that by staying, all your benefits and all that contract that you had, that was with the United States of America, and no longer exists.
You're now you have to sign one with Texas.
Now you're gonna sign us with us. So naturally, you and me are gonna be like, first of all, let me read the contract. It might be sweet over here.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
Not only that, like imagine you grew up in Texas, your whole family's over here. Like, I'm gonna leave. Everything I know is here.
Okay, that's you. I'm over here like, yo, bro, my whole family's in Brooklyn, bro. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, I can't stay in this country. This is a whole other country, bro. Like, I gotta go, but yeah, I'm out.
And now America looks at Texas like.
So when I leave, I get my uniform. I keep my uniform on. I'm still a U.S. soldier, right?
Yeah,
I still get my contract is good.
But imagine America. America's like, we bought those tanks. We bought those planes. Those are ours. We want them all back.
Come and get it. That's what Texas is going to
say. Uh-oh. World War III.
Hey, guys, real quick. Here's a clip of what we're talking about in the next episode of The Basement.
Did you know Rosa Parks wasn't the person originally they were going to pick to do the busting? Wait, hold on. Wait. I think we talked about this one time. When they were trying to do like the civil rights, they were trying to find somebody to start a process to bring it to Supreme Court. They were trying to find something, a case. There was a woman that was like, I volunteer to become this person. And they were like, all right, you're going to sit in the front of the bus. They're going to kick you to the back. And then we're going to start this court case saying, hey, we should be allowed to sit wherever we want, right? They didn't pick her because she had children out of wedlock.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Anyway, so that's the news.
The news ending up into a scenario, you know, nigga, like, fuck. I'm just trying to play the whole thing out. They have so much equipment. They have the most advanced equipment. It's not just that they have the equipment. It's the most advanced military equipment in the planet Earth.
Yeah. I think America would be like, we want all that back. That's ours. And if Texas says come and get it, America's going to be like, we're going to come and get it.
Oh, no. Texas can't hold the rest of the states out.
No,
Texas would lose.
No, wait. If the scenario is nobody other in the other states join Texas.
That's the thing. 24 are backing this thing.
That's what I'm saying. If Texas takes the first step and the government's like, all right, now we're going to go. It comes to the point where we just said, where the federal government's like, that's our equipment. We want it back. We're going to go get it. And we're sending soldiers to whatever states are close to Texas. I can't remember, but you're going to see an influx. The soldiers are going that way. They're lining up. They're getting ready to attack Texas. And then other states are like, nah, we're joining Texas. Texas is straight up saying, we're going to lose this war, but we're not going to stop fighting.
So the 26 people that are supporting Abbott's
states,
the 26 states that are supporting Texas is
they're like, we support Texas. We're going to send him. We're going to send him our military. In fact, we want to succeed as well, and we want to join the Texas Federation.
Now we're talking about a civil war.
And one by one, Virginia, West Virginia, Florida, Georgia, they just like boom, 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 just forming. And it's not like South and North like it was back in the day. It's all over the place, all right? Because some of the states, I don't know where the map is at, but some of those states are on the north.
Yeah.
So Texas was
right, because you think of a civil war as the state being divided horizontally only, right? North and south. If I'm even horizontal is the right word. But you think about the division being this way, not like this. Not east and west, but north and south.
I don't even know what to look up.
And Texas is huge, bro. Like, Texas is a chunky monkey.
I think it's the second biggest state we have.
Which one is the first?
I think California is.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Governments from 25 states with Republican governors and signed letters 25 states with Republican governors signed letters supporting Texas in the border control fight. What we know through the border security initiatives, operations.
I wasn't gonna read anything. I was gonna look for a map of all the states.
Look at the barbed wire.
Yeah, that's it. Those are gonna cut up the kids. There she go right there. That's what I was looking for.
What's this? This is a
backing Texas.
Signatures of Republican governors statement backing Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Abbott and the Biden administration have been going head to head over border control jurisdiction in Texas. The red is the signed statement. The blue is a Democratic governor. And the green is a Republican governor. Did not sign the statement.
I don't know what state that is. What state is that, you know?
No, Rhode Island? Vermont.
Oh, Vermont's interesting. Vermont's very libertarian. That's interesting.
Republican governor did not sign the statement. Vermont.
So that means that these states right here, this will be the Civil War map right here.
Oh my gosh, bro. That's wild. Look at that militarily to fight. So the blue is Biden.
So Texas.
And the red is Trump.
Texas's biggest fight will be over here. Right? This is Oklahoma. Well, almost the entire state.
Right there? That right there, that state right there is in trouble.
All this Nevada, all this. What state is this? Utah. Utah's very Republican.
So they could get shipments and supplies by Florida and the Gulf on that end, on the west, on the East Bank side.
They're taking North Carolina easy. Hours. They're gonna start gobbling these up. Yep, all this.
Who's gonna gobble what up?
I think the red is gonna gobble up North Carolina easily.
But they're not going further past that.
I think there's gonna be a line. This is where real war is gonna go take place. All this.
And what states is that?
Michigan. I don't know. I'm surprised Michigan's even Democrat. Honestly. What this state right here is Pennsylvania, Maryland. This is where the president is at right now.
So the fighting war would be that red line. Those states. What name them? Pennsylvania. What's the next one?
Pennsylvania, Maryland. Virginia should be here somewhere. Delaware.
So in between Maryland and Virginia, in between Pennsylvania.
I wish I could zoom in.
And what's the state next to Pennsylvania? Ohio?
This one?
Yeah.
Ohio, yeah.
So in between, right, that line basically is going to be between those states. And then on the west side, it'll be these states here, no?
Well, I'll be surprised because look, just because it says D, Democrat, they didn't sign it. That's the government of the country. I don't think the people here are Democrats.
Or it's not it's not 100% of them.
Same thing with New York. If you look at the map of New York, I think all the Democrats live right here.
Yep, right here.
The rest of it's all Republican. So they might even join them.
So within the states, there'll be divisions too.
I think there'll be like a militia trying to take over.
God, why is this exciting and nerve wracking at the same
like if you
time?
Think about New York, Staten Island will be its own. No, we're with Texas. Staten Island might say that
by itself, and the other 5 boroughs will be like, nah, we're with Biden.
Exactly. So just Staten Island itself, they might even blow up the Verrazano Bridge.
So this map wouldn't necessarily look like this, but this is the best representation of what.
Oh, you know what you can see? Because if you look at the at what it says here, they differentiate between the sign and the Democrat, and the only one that's a Republican is this one, right? So if all the Republican ones basically joined Texas, and the Democrats didn't, right? So if you look at I think this will be a better representation.
GEDs are showing again.
I think this is a better representation.
I love it when he makes that sound, guys.
This is, I want to see by county. Bam, right there. That's a better representation of what we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, nigga. Not in the PNG mode.
See, as you can see.
Click on that shit. See if we can make it bigger, daddy. Yeah, that's good. I like it.
As you can see how New York is almost, look, all the blues over here. You got like one little 2 outcrops, but look, most of it is red.
Damn.
All this is red. Look, remember saying North Carolina?
There's way more red, bro.
Look how much North Carolina is. Just that little bit, but they're taking it easy. All this, bro. Only the look how much Democrat stuff is here. Nothing, bro. Nothing. They're gonna win. The Texas Federation is gonna win. They're gonna rename this country the United Federation of Texas, and it's over. And they're gonna what's gonna happen is Texas will take over we're going to say we're not changing anything. We're going to keep the Constitution of what we have, but we're going to do it. We're going to enforce it the right way. We're not going to do it the way they did it in the past.
We're actually going to do the job.
We're actually going to do what it says. We're not going to interpret it of, but today it doesn't mean that.
There's not going to be an overemphasis on protecting the people that are trying to come in, but protecting the people that are in.
Yeah. So, but like the Second Amendment says, everybody should, to right to bear arms. Some people are like, well, they only had muskets back then. They didn't. None of that, because that's not what it says. What it says is they're allowed to have guns, and that's it. I don't care what kind of gun they have.
They could have a grenade launcher?
Yep. So I think...
Nigga, a grenade launcher.
Yeah. You going to buy a grenade launcher? Nobody's going to buy a grenade launcher.
Niggas are buying grenade... Joe Rogan is buying a grenade launcher, nigga.
And I hope he does.
You see?
If you got the money to buy it, then buy it. But you should be able to buy a tank. I don't see why not. If you can buy a fighter jet, then buy a fighter jet.
Bro, what the hell? Imagine having a tank. Okay, wait. So,
well, that will help with the Civil War. That's the reason why we have this amendment, to protect the people from the government.
See, when I see this map, I'm like, we should always be a Republican country
versus this. This is very misleading. This is the way the government's voted. Well, the way the people voted.
In the you're talking about the actual image, but that image is representing the states that have signed supporting what the local government of Texas is doing about its border. And where is its border?
Of Texas? Right?
Yeah. Notice how blue it is on that side?
Yeah. They're receiving them. They come to across my fields. All this.
Well, not here because that's water. Here there's water.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Here there's land. So on the west side bank of Texas is water that connects it to Mexico. And then on the eastern side of it is the Gulf, I believe. Yeah, I was right.
Right there.
Yep. So that's what you're looking at.
Justice right here.
And that's a lot.
And I wonder if Mexico...
Nigga, that line is the size... That line is...
The Democrats are going to be like, we need help. And Mexico's going to be like, do you need our help? Because we want to get in there too. And America might sign a deal. These blue states might sign a deal with Mexico. And be like, attack them from this angle. Or we'll attack them from there. Right?
Yo, hold on. Let me show the audience. So they would...
Mexico would attack them.
So California, Arizona, New Mexico...
They might reach out to Mexico.
They'll reach out to the country of Mexico and be like, listen,
we need your help.
We need you to send soldiers on this side. We'll send you supplies and attack them from that end.
Yeah. And then Texas is being literally bombarded from the whole...
Did Florida sign that?
Yeah, look, Florida's over here.
Did Florida sign it?
They're deep in it.
So they got that whole side. So shipments, supplies, goods.
From where?
Anywhere in the world.
So they will have to reach out to other countries.
Yep.
Can you ship us supplies?
Yeah, send us.
But soldiers. They're new. There'll be a new federation. They have no allies yet.
And who's gonna want? What country's gonna want to side with them? Because they're viewed as the MAGA Trump American crazies.
So what country will? That'd be interesting to see what country's like. You know what? We're gonna join you guys. Imagine.
Damn. I feel like this opening here, if you could hover it over it, like these states, Missouri, Iowa,
Missouri's being attacked from both sides.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this line here is an issue. This would, like, if I'm Texas, how am I getting to what states is this? Oh, Idaho. How am I getting to Idaho?
You're
not. They get cut off.
Just fight. Just hold your lines. We'll work our way that way. And then, what these two states, what Illinois and Kansas are going to do is try to pinch it, try to squeeze together.
Try to squeeze Missouri. Who gets Missouri and who gets
But Missouri is going to be like, we need to push. We need to take over all this. I think they got a better chance of taking over this over here than they do of this over here.
They're better off attacking the west side first.
Because look, it's all red.
That's crazy.
they got a better chance, I think, because all this is open fields. Like over here is all squished together, all cities, all this whole East Coast is all cities,
and it's more rocky.
Yeah, over here is all the cities over here on the East Coast,
It's also rocky
on the
over
coast,
there.
on the West Coast. All this is open fields and stuff. They can easily just roll tanks through there and just take it over.
And then you have Alaska, botado por allá.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised Alaska's blue over here. Anyway, that's where the Civil War will play out. This is what we're watching. Did you watch the Civil War trailer?
I did, and I feel like it's I don't know. I'm questioning the acting.
It's like bad acting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gives me like.
But the studio that did it is
Pacific
very
Rim
small, very small studio. A24. They're a new studio, and they're making some bangers, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Besides that movie, they're making good ones.
Yeah.
Shit.
A24 films. The most recent ones is like really good. All right, whatever. Let's get rid of that. I wish what's the movie that? Oh, this Talk to Me movie. I haven't even watched it yet. Talk to Me is just it's like a cut off hand, like on a statue, and you have to hold the hand. You have to hold it for like 5 minutes or something like that. But when you grab it, it immediately puts you like in a trance. It's supposed to be like a horror movie.
Oh.
Talk to Me, yeah. And they made one. What's this? Ooh, Past Lives. I'm interested already. Let's go. I want to see the movies that they put out. But they the ones that put out the that movie that's called
Civil War, Love Lies, Bleeding. What? Problemista?
I don't know.
Problemista. The Iron Claw.
Oh, I heard this movie is really good too. It's
The
about
Zone
wrestling.
of Interest. Tuesday.
Oh, Nazis. Hey, I'm always up for a Nazi movie
How do you know it was Nazis?
because the uniform the guy's wearing. Ready?
Oh, the image. I'm over here looking at I'm trying to see what came up in the pop up.
I want to see their films. Toma. All right, Civil War. That's gonna be an interesting one. They made what's the name of that movie? Dix the musical. I know you want to watch this one. I know you're interested.
Dix the musical.
Oh, they made The Whale. Supposedly this is a really good movie too.
Word. The nigga won mad awards.
Yeah.
What a comeback.
Seriously. Damn, show more. Damn, I didn't even realize they made this many movies. This movie's really good too. Everything Everywhere All at Once is freaking mind-boggling. What the hell is X? I'd be down to watch any of their movies. What? Supposedly, they made Uncut Gems? That's wild. Oh, so they've been at it for a while. The Death of Dick Long. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to a whole other topic. Skinheads. What that says? Native Son. The whole new round. Alright. Enough of this. Alright, that's it. Civil War's coming your way. Get ready.
Yeah, start getting your toilet paper.
Oh,
Stock.
man, that's going to be crazy. As soon as they announce the first Civil War, or the first gunshot, people running to all the stores and just cleaning them out.
But once toilet paper runs
Look
out,
at this image, though.
what do you... Oh, my God,
That's
bro.
such a good image.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
That would be that would be the blues, the Democrat. Hold on, let me finish this thought. That would be the Democrats on top of the Statue of Liberty in the mantle with sniper weapons staring down the Staten Island.
Yeah. Make it move, Stan.
Go ahead, move. Try to cross this.
So this image is interesting. I've seen this image a few times, but if you notice the guy's hair is green, and he has his nails painted. So
I was only looking at this mess of wires and whatever the fuck that is.
So
camouflage.
my thought is he, I guess, gay, or is he a father and his daughter did this to him before he left, as he was playing with her, and he was like, I'm not getting rid of this. I'm keeping this on.
Or has he been in fucking war so long he found some nail polish and this nigga's losing his
He's
shit?
like, I'm dead anyway. Look at that. I'm not gonna put this on because it's so annoying.
Yeah, it is. That I would imagine that.
Wait, let me see the flag. Look at the flag. Saw that?
2 states.
So look at these people, regular clothes on. You see that?
Yep, book bags.
That's Governor Abbott.
That's Governor Abbott.
And people just watching TV and they're looking out the window. Did you see the part where the soldier stops him? And they're like, "What are you doing? We're American." He goes, "What kind of American?" They're like, "Oh,
Yeah. You got the Spider-Man chick.
I'm with it."
This looks like insanity,
Look at
bro.
that. So they're hanging there.
People, why? Yeah, we're definitely watching this movie. We should watch it together.
Bro, I'm with it.
Go to the theater. Damn, I haven't done that in a minute.
I haven't went to the theater in so long.
Wow.
See, this is when he goes, "What kind of American are you?"
Yeah, word. And then he.
You don't know?
No, you don't go back. Right there.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
You missed it again.
Here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
Hold up. Pause it there. Oh yeah, leave it running. That's an interesting question. If I was one of those people that did, ran out in the streets and asked random stranger questions, I would be like, "What kind of American are you? Describe your Americanism."
Describe what America is to you.
No. What do you identify as?
Yeah. What kind of American are you? Yeah, that's probably the best question. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're.
Look at that. So that. See, that's insane, bro. The helicopter's flying between buildings. Look, tanks in cities. Imagine that coming down Fifth Avenue in Brooklyn. Toma. Just shooting up Wendy's because somebody's holed up in there. That's.
This is where it gets. That's where it hits.
Look, you see the background? Somebody shooting in the sky.
Yeah, trying to missile defense.
Missile defense. Supposedly, that's what happened in 9/11. That's the rumor.
What happened?
One of the planes was supposed to
Pennsylvania.
go to Pennsylvania, and they shot it down before it got here. Before it got to.
Oh, you think they shot him down with the missile defense units on the ground?
I don't think it was missile defense. I think a pilot.
Oh yeah.
Not from close because people were watching.
No, from mad high. Nigga.
Mad high, just. And then the government was like, you're gonna die with this information.
Well, the minute you take the oath, you can't say shit.
Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die with this information.
You're gonna die with this info.
And we're gonna shoot this down because we have to do it. We have to protect the president. He's the most important person in the world right now. We need him. Not only the president. Forget the president. Just the Washington D.C. as a symbol.
Do you think the jet got close and was trying to land, motherfucker, land? You know what I mean? Like, do you think that
I don't
was
think
like?
I don't think they did that. I think they just straight up shot it down.
They were trying to make contact. Flight 8413.
I think they were doing that from the towers.
Flight 81413.
And then no
whatever
response.
It was, no response. No response.
And the government was like, stop the recording trail. Stop. Just shoot it down. Because we don't want recording. Like, we're gonna shoot you down if you don't answer. We don't want that recorded.
All we want recorded is you trying to make contact.
And that's it. Stop talking.
And then that's it. You stop making contact. And then
now we go to the pilot. Be like, fire.
You're cleared.
Clear from as
down.
far as you can shoot him from as high as you can shoot him from. Shoot him. That way nobody sees you.
Was that the right decision?
Yes. Unfortunately. Sometimes you got to do it.
Is it? It's easy to make that call, right?
You have to make that call. You have to be the bad guy in that moment.
The job consists.
It's a necessary evil.
The job consists of making decisions that will terminate life.
Yeah, and you have to do it.
It seems easy though.
Fire. That's it. Push the red button.
And you go back into your room and you sit on that. You sit on
quietly. You just sit in your room like this.
Your cabinet. They're looking at you, but not directly.
Yeah. You kind of do this. You do this. Ready? You say fire. Wait, hold on. You say fire.
And then someone says, it was the only way. It was the right thing to do, sir.
Please leave the room. That's what happened. I need some time. I just ordered the death of Americans on American soil by an American army. The weight of that you're gonna carry forever.
The weight of that.
But you have to do it. Because again, it's not the building, it's America as a symbol. Imagine they crash into the White House or the Capitol building. It's the symbol of America. We just can't allow that to happen. We should have let it happen on the buildings, the Twin Towers and the Pentagon. And we were trying to be nice, pussyfoot. We're trying to be nice. Come on, land the plane, Now we got to the point where we saw it happen 3 times. We can't let it happen again. We got to shoot it down. It's either let those 100 passengers die or let a couple hundred die in these other buildings. And the symbol of America.
And the people saying, you didn't do anything?
Yeah. He's like, you got to do it.
You had 3 planes in and you couldn't get a jet scrambled to...
And the people in the room are like, they're going to be known as heroes, Mr. President. Don't worry about it. And then that's when the story came out. They fought back.
Right. Oh, so when you... Okay, so wait. Okay, let's do the scene again. You're turned around like you just called it. And then instead of saying it was necessary, your cabinet member, me, is like,
yeah.
Mr. President, we're going to write this off as the passengers took it down. Yeah. And it's not on you, sir. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But you still live with it.
Yeah. And then then a year later, you're at one of the speeches. They're like, these American citizens are heroes. They fought back the way we should. And you're there with the back of your mind knowing, I murdered all those people. That you're there hugging their wife. It's going to be okay.
And then the soldier.
Your husband was a hero.
Okay, and then you're the pilot on that plane. Soto, you're cleared. Cleared. Alpha Bravo.
Confirm order.
Order confirmed. Alpha Bravo Tango.
Confirm
code.
order again. I don't want to shoot him down. Confirm it 3 times if you
are confirmed. Take target down now,
take
Soto.
The shot.
Soto, take the shot.
Confirm order. I don't want to shoot them down.
Taylor, get up on the air. Take the shot. Soto, you are ordered to return to base.
And that's when I shoot him.
And then you're sworn into secrecy too.
Yeah.
You get off the plane. You finish your shift.
While the president's making that speech a year later, I'm just sitting in the house drinking my beer.
That's so fucked up.
Fuck that president. He destroyed my life. Yo, what up, everybody? If you like what you saw, please click on some of the video links on the side. And please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and leave a little comment. And maybe we'll respond back to you. And hopefully, you'll be a guest on our next episode.
With family living in the lower deck, I won't say names, but I was lame and I was spewing disrespect. Turn to God to disinfect. That's worth to Trump. Now let's inspect to interject on what the youngest spitting. I'm spitting for where the sacred texts are given.